Good afternoon once more. Allow me to ride on the protocols that have been provided. It's my pleasure and honor to call upon the Commission Chairperson, Honorable Justice Mr. Esther Chulu. As we had indicated, the moment of announcing results has arrived, and we hope that from this point on, we will have a continuous flow which will advise as we proceed. Honorable Justice, over to you.
Well, thanks very much, Mr. Shinano, the Chief Electoral Officer. The Vice Chairperson of the Commission, Dr. Emily Joyce Kazwe, Commissioner Ambassador Simunga, Commissioner Major General Vincent Mkanda, Commissioner Ambassador Ndioi Mtiti, Chief Electoral Officer, political party representatives, Your Excellencies, heads of delegations, monitors and observers, members of the press, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon to all of you. I welcome you to this session. As we all are aware, the country went to the polls yesterday, and the Commission has been providing constant updates on the developments through the Chief Electoral Officer. It's important to note that we have experienced high voter turnout and take this opportunity to thank all voters across the country who turned up yesterday into this morning to exercise their right to vote. Address that all the 12,152 polling stations across the country opened yesterday, and voting continued into the night until this morning. The results have started coming in, and that is why the Commission is now here to announce the first set of the results that have been received. We continue calling on members of the public to remain patient as the Commission is doing everything, including all the due diligence processes, to ensure that we announce and declare the results in 72 hours, as earlier indicated to you. So, with those few remarks, I wish to thank you for your patience and to call upon the Vice Chairperson to make a few comments. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Allow me to ride on the protocols observed. The Commission is aware of the anxieties out there in relation to the results. Our CEO has belabored this point, but I wanted to mention something that I think is important for all of us to understand. Counting of the results is manual. We pick a ballot paper, agents look at it, they look at the ballot paper and say, yes, it is stamped. They look at where the X is placed and they say this is valid, one by one, until they get 90,000 votes counted. In constituencies where the numbers are very high, you can imagine the work that the poll staff do. And so the Commission is saying to the nation, give us time. The results will be announced, and you may we are delaying deliberately for one reason or the other. We have no interest in who wins or not. What is important for the Commission is to carry out its mandate as per the Constitution, which the Zambian people gave us to work with. I also want to mention that we are Zambians after all, as commissioners. The interest of our nation is our first priority. Let it not be said that it is because of us that Zambia was set on fire. We are on top of things. We'll give you the results as they come. We may experience some delays, but we will stick to 72 hours. This is our promise to you. I also want to mention something. When Zambians work together, we do the best. And now we are calling upon you, the media, all the stakeholders, and the nation at large, to just hang on a little and trust us to do that which we must do for our country. And we have your back. Trust us. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Vice Chairperson. I will now call upon Commissioner General Mkanda to announce the results so far received. Thank you. Thank you, Chair. So here are the first two sets of results received so far. I'll start with Feira constituency, Luangwa district, Lusaka province.
An objection, please. An objection, is it granted?
I think I'll proceed, and if there's anything...
Excuse me, sir. Can we wait and raise those objections later?
Excuse me. No. Let's, with your permission, let's be orderly. With your permission, I'm seeking the floor to raise a matter that needs your attention. And once you answer, then we can proceed. I need your permission to raise our concern, and then we can proceed. It will take a minute or even less.
Thank you. We'll hand over to the Chief Electoral Officer.
Brilliant.
Mr. Nkombo, please kindly allow the process. What we'll do is that we'll allow for the results to be announced.
Excuse me. Can we have order? Can we please have order? Mr. Shindano, you are addressing me. I appreciate. Can we be orderly, please? Can we be orderly, please? I appreciate you seeking us to proceed. I wish to remind you that the process always protects the content of whatever you're doing. If you're gonna jump one little detail of the process, you're gonna spoil the entire broth. With your permission, once again. This concern is not only coming from the UPND, but as you have heard, what sounds to be people heckling is a concern by a lot of other stakeholders. Now I seek your indulgence to please raise this matter, and then you will respond. Once you've responded, and then we are satisfied, we'll gladly run at your pace. once again, I'm seeking your permission to raise the concern so we can move in one accord. Thank you.
Mr. Nkombo, can you proceed and make it brief?
All right. Mr. Avenzu, please come and raise your issue.
Thank you so much, Chief Electoral Officer. The results that have been our people on the ground are telling us, and these results have not been followed by the record of proceeding. They have not been followed by Gen 20B, and we have not sought to approve or to verify these results so that we agree that these results are correct. We are still that side. We are only being told that the results are being announced here. We are objecting to this result for failure because it's different from exactly what we are being told by people on the ground, and it has not been supported by the record of proceedings and the Gen 20B. I submit.
Is that it?
Yes, that is it. This is representing not only the UPND, but as you may want to imagine, we can only have one voice at a time. So those who are concerned with our concern, may I request you to raise your hands so that you can understand that the players who you asked to wait for the verification exercise, which has not happened, are objecting to you proceeding. So it is only in order, it is only respectable, it is only respectful to the stakeholders and those people who woke up yesterday at 1 a.m. to go and cast their votes, that you go through the entire meal, the entire process, that will leave everybody happy. You may now answer to our concern. Okay.
The New Heritage Party, I'm very surprised. As stakeholders, we're also very surprised that you told us to go upstairs to wait for verification of the Feira constituency. And we're told that maybe Patricia Luanga will come, but the command will come and address us. We've been waiting for 30 minutes, nobody has come. Only to hear that result.
On your part. When it comes to verification, please, let's have order. Let's have order, please. Let's have order. We gave you an opportunity to speak, allow the commission to speak. During verification, as stakeholders, what you're supposed to do is, because you have deployed polling agents at every polling station, you are given verified results on the part of the commission, and it is your duty to verify those results with your agents. At this point, the commission will retreat, and we ask that those agents in the political parties, please proceed back to your room, and you will be guided. Thank you.
We would like to thank you very sincerely for, I'm still addressing you.
Hello, don't go.
Excuse me.
Don't walk.
We are still addressing the commission. We are still addressing the commission, please.
That is not right. That attitude is not right.
Just go in.
We are here at Mulungushi Conference Center, where the ECZ was about to announce the results as earlier communicated to the public that they were going to start the official announcements of results. Commissioners did come to the podium. However, they could not proceed with the announcement of results because stakeholders, Fela constituency, Fela in Rwanda. However, stakeholders raised concerns over the G20 issue because the results are indicating conflicting with what the ECZ was about to announce to the general public. So these are issues that have emerged and that has also prompted the Commission to alter the announcement of results until they consolidate the results for Fela so that they can be able to reach an agreement with our stakeholders regarding the discrepancies that have been observed so far. However, we apologize for that break in transmission. I was discussing the announcement of results at Mulungushi Conference Center here in Lusaka, where we are actually monitoring the official announcements of elections results by the Electoral Commission of Zambia. We were supposed to have started with Fela, but however, we couldn't proceed. This is because stakeholders raised concerns regarding the discrepancies on the figures that were indicated on the G20 form and the results which the Electoral Commission of Zambia was scheduled to announce. Stakeholders actually opposed the result, suggesting that they were not corresponding with what has been recorded on the ground. And before that interruption, there was actually a back and forth of engagement between the Commission and the stakeholders. And in this particular case, we are talking about the UPND Alliance, as well as other political parties, including the DP, the People's Alliance for Change. Most opposition political parties raised concern surrounding the issue. And that has also prompted the Electoral Commission of Zambia to alter the announcement of results so that they can verify those issues which stakeholders are raising. And before that, actually, we also saw the Commission starting with a preamble of trying to ask our stakeholders to be calm as the announcement of results is seen as if it is going to delay. However, the Commission was firm to state that they were going to maintain the 72 hours target in terms of in announcing all the results. So this is actually what transpired. And the Deputy Commissioner also raised the issues to say citizens need to have trust in the Commission. And the Commission also said that there is a need to ensure that there is that mutual understanding so that there is a peace and coexistence amidst the announcement of results, because the Commission said it wouldn't love a situation where the country gets into chaos just because of an election. They say they are servants of the people and they want to deliver a credible election regardless of the winner. So as things stand so far, as you already know, we bring you back to the issue of the top contenders who happen to be the ruling Patriotic Front and the Opposition United Party for National Development, UPND Alliance, who are the top contenders. And this election is actually centered around these two major political parties. Well, the stakeholders have actually gone to engage the Electoral Commission of Zambia officials just now as I'm talking to you, so that they can address that issue of failure, because the figures that were going to be provided by the Commission were not tallying with what the stakeholders had, and that is according to at least one of the UPND representative, that is Mr. Gary Nkombo, the party's chairperson for elections. So at the moment, we are going to, that's what we have gathered this far, but we are going to give you an update of what is going to take place next, and now that we are an abrupt disruption of announcement of results. For me, Patrick Soko at Mulungushi International Conference Center, stay tuned for more updates as we continue to engage you, our dear viewers. We thank you for your support and for choosing Kame TV.